Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. YouTube, how are you, YouTube brothers and sisters? How are you, brothers and sisters? I am improving my Arab English accent. What are you thinking of my Arab English accent? Should career-oriented, driven, ambitious, successful men marry career-oriented, driven, successful, ambitious women? Question. Yes or no? Take a moment, think, answer in the comments right now. Okay, let's continue. I'm going to give you my unequivocal answer on this. And it's not an opinion, this is fact. Absolute facts. Career-driven, ambitious, successful, career-driven, ambitious men. And when I say successful, I know Allah has defined success as قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Successful are the believers, they are those who have khushu' in their salah. That's a given. Why I'm referring to is in their careers, in their work, in their business, and so on. Should that type of man also marry a woman who he is equally yoked with? Equally yoked. False equivalency. You already know what my answer is going to be if you've been watching me for a long enough period of time. The answer is an emphatic no. Hell no. Absolutely not. Not a chance, not a hope. Not in any day of the week. And I will tell you why. A career-driven, successful, ambitious man is a very busy man. And there are two main reasons why he should not marry his equivalent. The first reason is this. The career-driven woman, she believes that she deserves, emphasis on the word deserves, someone who is as equally successful as her. Why? She is superimposing what she finds attractive in a man as what men find attractive in women. What do I mean? If she's earning £100,000 a year, she believes that a man will find that as attractive to him as she finds it attractive when she sees a man earning £100,000 a year or more. Wrong. And we've discussed this many times on my channel, but if this is the first video of mine that you are watching, especially men earning that type of money upwards, the more money a man earns, the less he cares about your money. Let me say that again for those of you who missed it right at the back over there. The more money a man earns, the less he cares about yours. And the more he concerns himself with what he really wants. Beauty, femininity, submissiveness, respect, friendliness, peace. Can you be his peace? وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا مِنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا. And from his signs is that he has created from you wives. Why? So that you can find peace inside her. Sakana, sukoon. Subhanallah. And the more a man can bring to the table, the more he wants the things that he wants. And your money is not one of them. So, without digressing too much, a career-driven woman believes she deserves this man. What does that mean? If she does get him, if she does pair with a man whom she is equally yoked with, and I say that quote unquote because she is not equally yoked, just because she earns the same amount of money or because she has the same degree title or whatever the case may be. But she believes that she deserves him, which means what? She will not appreciate him as much as the woman who is not equally yoked. The simple woman, the one whom she comes from a simple family, mashallah, maybe even a poor family, so much the better. Why so much the better? Why so much the better if she comes from a poor family? And I know the women are like getting blown away right now. They're getting blown away right now. What? Women want rich men. Why not would a man want a poor woman? Why? To quote Dr. Zakir Naik, she is pleased with little. She is content with little. Anyway, average lifestyle is adi, alhamdulillah, normal. But if he marries a princess, guess what? flying on private jets, buying diamond necklaces, going on 5-star retreats to the Maldives. That's not special, that's expected. That's not special, that's expected. That's the norm, that's average. Harder to please her. It is what it is. No shade on rich families who have daughters. It's just a game. If she's raised in this type of environment, she has a higher expectation from her husband to be. And even the Prophet ﷺ has made commentary on this, of you cannot take a woman who is used to a particular lifestyle and then bring her down and tell her to accustom herself to a much lower lifestyle. If she was used to this within her family, you have to give her something equal to that, because the change will be too dramatic. So the simple woman, the one who has not been super successful in her career and has a doctor in her title and so on, she will be more appreciative of her successful husband, which means what? She will work harder to please him. She will be happy to please him. It will be a pleasure for her. She knows, mashallah, she won the lottery. That's how she feels. Her hypergamy is, mashallah, off the charts. Satisfied beyond, off the charts completely. What about the one who is successful in her own right? She will not be as satisfied as the one who is the simple woman, because the first one believes she deserves it, so she will not appreciate him as much. هذه النقطة الأولى. This is the first point. النقطة الثانية, and I'm going to be speaking more Arabic with you now, because I've been speaking a lot of Arabic with the Arab brothers here in Turkey, mashallah. The second point, and this is perhaps arguably more important than the first. Maybe it isn't. They're both important. The second point is that the career woman, this man who is also career-oriented, ambitious, hardworking, and so on, he will be competing for her time. The career-oriented woman. He will be competing for her time. And this will be a source of extra resentment for him. Why? Because he doesn't gain any value from her career. Or he gains little value. Why? Because he himself earns so much in the first place. Now I know, you can always you can always outspend what you earn. Michael Jackson died poor, even though the MJ estate has grossed over $1 billion since he died. He died poor. I know you can always outspend what you earn, but if he has a smart brain on his shoulders, a wealthy man can sustain himself without relying on the salary of his woman if he's smart in how he distributes his finances. So it will be a source of additional resentment for him, because he's not gaining much, if any, benefit from this woman's salary, money. Nor does he have any right to ask for it in the first place anyway. So it's like a double thing. And at the same time, he has to compete for her time and attention. That sukuna, that raha nafsiyya, that peace that he is seeking, he's going to have to share it with her boss and her work and her ma'raf shunu and this, that and the third. He will be competing. So he's getting a raw deal. What about the woman who doesn't have her own career? She will be able to make her husband her focus. You see in the video I made the other day, make your husband your focus. Stop hedging on your husband. Make him your focus. Now, I am not telling you to suffocate him and to make him just the sole focus in your life, and that nothing else should be matter and you're hanging on his every word. No, this can be suffocating to a man. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that your availability is there for him. You are there to support him in his endeavors. Why? Because let me tell you, you are hardly going to see him anyway. You won't even have a chance to suffocate him, because he's hardly at home. Unless he's online, doing online business and so on. I know, mashallah, some very successful brothers, they're doing their business online. But still, even if he's at home, his focus is on the business. So even if he's in the home, his attention you do not have for most of the day. You do not have his attention for most of the day. So you don't have a chance to suffocate him. He's doing his own thing. But when he does need you, when he does come to you at the end of the day, when he does want to put his head on your lap, he wants to do so without your mind being distracted by anything. And it will not be distracted by anything if you are not focusing on your own career, on your own this, that, and the third. So, to answer the original question, should career-oriented, ambitious, driven, successful in the dunya, from a dunya perspective, men marry their equally yoked counterparts? No.